Margaret! What time are you coming home tonight? Wanna go out? I found this amazing Italian restaurant the other day. Oh, sorry. I got work tonight. Why don't you ask him instead? Oh, okay. Maybe some other time then. You can go without me. It's okay, really. I'll join you guys next time. No. I want to go there with you, Margaret. Not Kim. Okay, but what's wrong with Kim? She's gonna be busy next year with entrance exams, so you should spend time with her while you can. Oh, Margaret, don't worry about that. The thing is, I don't really want to spend time with her. She's ugly, you know? I don't want to be seen with her. What? Mom, how can you say that about your own daughter? You better not be saying things like that to her. She's just a kid. I know. Don't worry about that. But I'm just being honest, you know? You're the good-looking one in the family. Hey, I know! Wanna go shopping on Saturday? Let's go get you some nice clothes. Okay. I think I'm free on Saturday. Great! Can't wait. Can I invite Kim? Huh? No way! Why not? She's dumb as a rock. She's not smart like you. She has to study. Forget her. It'll be just the two of us. Your shift is starting soon, right? Let me know when you're done. I'll come pick you up. Dad? You got a minute?
Hey, aren't you at work right now?
Yeah, but my shift got moved behind. I'm eating dinner right now.
Oh, okay. What's up?
It's about Mom.
What about her?
The way she treats Kim. We gotta do something about that. She's being really mean to her, I think. I have a bad feeling about this.
Really?
Yeah. You don't think so? I know you're always busy with work and stuff, but...
Well, maybe you got a point, but I'm sure she loves you both very much. I wouldn't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I gotta go. The meeting's about to start.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'll be home around 8 or so. I'll probably be there when you get home. Want me to pick you up?
It's okay. Mom's coming to pick me up.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to her if I can, okay? We can all talk in the car.
Okay. Mom? Where are you? What do you mean? I'm shopping. Ooh, wanna join me? What? What's wrong with you? It's Parents' Day today. You're supposed to be with Kim. Oh, that. Don't worry about it. Huh? What do you mean? I said it's fine, okay? It's not mandatory or anything. It's fine. But she's expecting you, isn't she? Oh, no worries. I told her I couldn't make it. And it's kind of embarrassing, you know? Kim's grades are terrible. If I go there, she'll probably just embarrass me. What? But she gets better grades than me. And remember last year? The teacher asked me to answer a question, but I got it wrong. Huh? Last year? Oh, that wasn't your fault, dear. The teacher should have phrased the question better. It wasn't your fault. Hey, your school trip is in a few days. Want me to buy you some new clothes? No. Listen, Mom, you've got to stop playing favorites. Kim avoids me. You know that? It's your fault. I want to be friends with her. She's my little sister. Margaret. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I'll be careful from now on. I'll try to spend more time with her, okay? You mean it? Yeah. I know. Maybe I'll take her to Denver or something. School can wait. Denver? Oh, you mean Grandma's house? Sounds fun. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have lots of fun. Don't worry, okay? Enjoy your school trip. Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Mom.
Sorry I missed your call. What's up?
Dad, where are you?
At work? I'm eating lunch. What's up?
Dad, you gotta help Kim.
Huh? What happened?
She's in Denver, all by herself.
What? What is she doing there?
Mom took her there yesterday. They were going to Grandma's house, but Grandma wasn't home for some reason. So she told her to wait at the station.
She wasn't home?
No, the house was empty. She's all alone. She called me from a payphone. She said she slept in a park last night. She hasn't eaten in days.
You're kidding me, right?
I tried to tell her to go to the police or something, but the line got disconnected. I can't call her back because it's a payphone. I don't know what to do.
Okay. I'll go pick her up right now.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to bother you at work, but...
Don't apologize. You did the right thing telling me. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry.
Thanks, Dad. And please, don't call Mom. I don't trust her anymore.
Got it.
I'm gonna talk to my teacher about this. I'll talk to you later. Margaret! How's the school trip? I'm out drinking with my old friends. Glad you're having fun. How's Kim? She's still at Grandma's. She told me she didn't want to go home. Maybe she'll move in with her. Oh, she might never come back. Really? Kim said that? Yeah. I was pretty surprised too. You're unbelievable, Mom. Kim, she's right next to me. She's fast asleep. Dad and I found her. What? We found her at a train station in Denver. She was there all by herself. You realize that? What? Wait, what are you talking about? Stop playing dumb with me. She almost had a heat stroke. Why did you leave her there? Wait, what about your school trip? What do you think? I left early. My teacher drove me here. Dad came too, even though he had work. What? Why though? Just leave her there. Grandma will be back soon anyways. Oh, you two worry too much. What? Grandma, she's on vacation. She won't be back for 2 days. Kim could have been seriously hurt. You realize that? Aren't you overreacting a bit? Just come home, okay? We can talk about this. Huh? We're never going back. What? I know why you're like this to Kim. I know everything. I'll never forgive you, Mom. I'm gonna take care of Kim from now on. What? You've got this all wrong. You're dead to me. Screw you, Mom. What? Margaret! Margaret, pick up! Hey, where are you? Are you with Margaret?
Yeah.
Then can you talk to her for me? Tell her this is all a misunderstanding.
I don't think so. I should have known better. You're a terrible person, Catherine.
What? What are you saying? Ugh, why do you guys care about Kim anyways? She's dumb and ugly. We already got Margaret. Forget about her. That's why I took her to Denver.
What's wrong with you? She's your daughter. You're unbelievable.
What? So this is my fault now? Listen up. I'm the one that gave birth to them. I'm their mother. Their job is to make me proud. It's the least they can do. But Kim...
That's enough! Stop talking!
But think about it. What if Kim was never born? Ugh, that would have been so much better. Listen, let's just leave Kim in Denver. What do you think?
You disgust me.
Huh?
Looks. That's all you care about? How can you talk about your own daughter like that? Kim? She's not dumb, you know. She passed the Global Mathematics Certification.
Wait, what?
Last week's Parents' Day. Margaret was there. They announced it in front of the whole class.
Seriously? I had no idea.
Teacher said she was a genius. She said she might win the Nobel Prize someday.
Nobel Prize? Oh, that's amazing. I had no idea Kim was so talented. When are you guys coming home? We gotta celebrate.
You're joking me, right?
Huh?
Kim, she's a smart girl. She knew you didn't care about her. So she worked really hard to make you proud. You realize that? But you don't even care. You disgust me.
Of course I care. And look who's talking. You're the one that's always working.
You're right, but I apologize to them. From the bottom of my heart. I promised them that I'd spend more time with them from now on.
Fine, then I'll apologize too. Just come home already. How long are you guys gonna stay there?
We're not coming home.
Huh?
I want a divorce. I'll send the papers over tomorrow. I already talked to your parents about it. And mine. It's over.
What? You can't do that! Screw you. I'll never sign them.
Fine then. I guess we'll see you in court.
No! They're my daughters. You can't take them from me.
Listen, Catherine. You abandoned Kim. You left her out in the streets all by herself. You're never seeing them again. Deal with it. I'm gonna take care of them from now on.
No, wait. Hold on. You're not taking them away from me. They're my daughters. They'll never leave me like this.
If you want to talk to them yourself, fine, but I think their mind is made up.
She actually came to talk to us after that. Did she really think that we'd choose her over our dad? She wanted to take us on a vacation to make it up to us. Needless to say, we refused. She already bought the tickets, so she asked her friends to go with her, but they all said no to her. Anyways, when we told her that we never wanted to see her again, she flipped out. She started screaming like a lunatic. But then the neighbors called the cops on her. She ended up getting arrested. I guess she got what she deserved. She's still trying to fight the divorce, but it wasn't looking good for her. As for us, we started looking for a new house. It was really exciting. I'm just glad she's out of my life now. Time to move on. Hey, you got a minute?
Sure, what is it?
I left some tuna sashimi in the fridge last night, but it was gone. Did you eat it?
Oh, that? Yeah, I ate it this morning. Why?
I knew it! Oh, that thing was pretty old. I was meaning to throw it out. It smelled pretty bad, right?
Really? I didn't notice.
Oh, Tyler, you gotta be more careful.
Yeah, I guess. I'm a pretty clumsy guy.
Yeah. But that's what I like about you, Tyler.
Thanks. Good to hear.
I miss you. You miss me? Sorry to leave you alone at the house like this.
I miss you too. No worries. It's my day off anyways. I guess I'll just enjoy some me time.
You at the beach already?
Yeah, been here for a few hours now. But I haven't got anything yet. I'm gonna be heading home soon. I'll text you when I get back.
Oh, okay. If you're at the beach, why don't you stop by your mother's house? You haven't seen her in a while, right?
Maybe some other time. I only got 2 days off, so... And it's kind of awkward, you know?
Oh, right. You two got in a big fight, right?
Yeah, I don't think she's happy that I'm always working.
I see. but it's the busiest season of the year.
Yeah, I know. I can't waste this opportunity. Mr. Harrison is counting on me. I can't let him down.
Mr. Harrison, I remember him. He asked you to be on his team for the new project, right? And you got invited to his house the other day. You've come a long way.
Yeah. Hey, I know this is random, but why did you choose to become a housewife?
What? That's random.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, you were really good at your job, so...
I wasn't that good. I was just a secretary.
Still, you had a good thing going for yourself. But you threw it all away for a guy like me.
Oh, don't say that. I'm glad I married you. Mr. Harrison was right about you. He knew we would be really good together. That's why he introduced us. Where is all this coming from? Everything okay?
Well, last week at Mr. Harrison's dinner party,
Yeah?
I talked to his wife.
Oh, her. Ugh, what did she tell you? I really don't like her. She's so stuck up, you know? I know she's older than me and everything, but still. And she's always taking credit for other people's work. Ugh, don't listen to her.
That's not what I mean.
She thinks she's special just because her husband is the manager. Ugh, I can't stand people like her. What did she say to you anyways? If I were you, I'd just ignore her.
Well, she said...
Wait, let me guess. A man shapes a woman, right? She's always saying that, but it's the complete opposite. If you ask me, a woman shapes a man.
No, that's not what she said. She said I'm being tricked.
Tricked? What do you mean?
Everyone knows about it. You're the only one that doesn't know. Those were her exact words to me.
What? Oh, listen, Tyler, she's trouble. Just stay away from her. She's always spreading rumors. Everyone hates her, you know? You gotta watch out for her. Everything she says is a lie.
I see.
I'm serious. I've never heard anything good about her. You can't trust anything she says.
Then tell me this, and be honest.
Sure, ask away. I've got nothing to hide.
You were seeing Mr. Harrison, right? Long before we started dating? You told me I was the only one that didn't know about it. Just tell me the truth. Don't lie. Come home, now. If this is true, I want a divorce.
Hold on. Are you being serious? She's lying. Why are you even listening to her?
Just come home. Let's talk about this.
You're not gonna even let me explain myself? That's so unfair.
Just come home. If you've got something to say it to my face. Just come home. Got a lot to talk about, okay?
Tyler, how is Kay?
Huh?
What is it? What's the matter?
Mom? What the?
What? Oh, you still mad at me? Oh, grow up.
I didn't know you could use smartphones.
Of course I can. Got a problem with that?
No, but I thought you weren't interested in new technology. When did you buy one?
Yesterday, I think. Or the day before. I forgot.
Okay. So, what do you want?
It's about Kay.
Okay. Actually, that reminds me. There's something I gotta tell you, too.
I'm worried about her.
Oh. Okay.
Kay, she's a good woman. She's been a good wife to you. She took care of you over the years. She even quit her job to become a housewife.
Huh? Okay. But, do you know why she quit her job to become a housewife?
So she can do things around the house for you.
No. She did it for her boyfriend.
boyfriend? Oh, what on earth are you talking about? She'd never do that to you.
Well, it's true.
You sure about this? Maybe it's a misunderstanding. You shouldn't jump to conclusions.
I'm pretty sure she's cheating on me, so I'm gonna get a divorce. I gotta find a good lawyer so I could sue her for damages. Anyways, I told her to come home ASAP, but she's still not home. And she's not picking up my calls.
Tyler, don't sue her for damages. You're a man. Just deal with it and move on.
What does that even mean? Just stay out of it, Mom.
Why can't you just be happy for her, huh? Just let it go.
What? Be happy for her? Why? She cheated on me.
You don't know that yet. You shouldn't jump to conclusions.
Whatever. I'll know once I talk to her in person.
Look, I don't care if you get a divorce, but don't sue her for damages. It'll just make things more complicated for everyone. Just be happy for her, okay? Be the bigger man.
What do you mean? Listen, she was cheating on me all these years. I was the only one that didn't know about it.
But Tyler, that's just a rumor, right? You should at least hear her out. She's your wife, after all.
But she became a housewife so she could spend more time with my boss. If his wife didn't tell me, I never would have found out.
And you believed her over your own wife? Tyler, you're not thinking straight.
Wait, how do you know Mrs. Harrison? You've never met her before.
I know, but she's lying, okay? I just know it.
What? Whatever. Look, I'm gonna sue her for damages whether you like it or not. After everything she did to me, it's the least I can do. And the thing is, she's been doing this for years. She was seeing him when we got married. I can never trust her again.
Maybe this is all just a big misunderstanding. You ever think about that?
I wish it was.
Don't sue her. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. Just let it go.
Look, cut the crap. I know it's you. I was just playing along.
Huh? What are you talking about? Just look. I'm sure it's a misunderstanding, okay? Don't sue her. Got it?
My mom is right next to me. And your mom is here too.
Huh?
Just stop it. You're making me laugh. Did you borrow your friend's phone or something? My mom can't stop laughing.
Huh? Hold up. Why are you with her? And what's my mom doing there?
We've been planning this for a while now. I was waiting for you to leave the house. That day I got up early, but I never went fishing. I went to pick up my mom. Then I went to your mom's house and picked her up as well. Then we all waited for you to come home. Didn't expect you to run off like this, but oh well.
You tricked me? Are you serious?
I guess. You tricked me too, so I guess we're even now.
Wait, hold on. Why are they there with you in the first place? It makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense. I needed witnesses. And someone to hold you down in case you try to make a run for it. Just wanted us to talk like adults, you know?
Wait, so that fight with your mother? You were lying about that too?
It doesn't matter. Look, I know you've been cheating on me, okay? And I got proof. Lots of it. Pictures, text messages, videos, voice recordings, you name it. Mrs. Harrison was happy to help me. Oh, by the way, she's gonna sue you too, so have fun. I wasted 7 years of my life on you. I'm gonna make you pay.
Wait, hold on.
You're okay with getting divorced, right? You just don't want me to sue you.
That's right. You should be grateful that I married you in the first place. I'm way out of your league. And now you're asking me to pay you? You've got some nerve, you know that?
It's the law. Deal with it.
You want to play it like that? Fine. I'm gonna have you transferred.
What does that mean?
Mr. Harrison is a very powerful man, you know. You're sure you want to sue me for damages? If you do, you'll be transferred to some dead-end position in the middle of nowhere. If you don't, then maybe you'll be able to keep your job. So what's it gonna be?
You think you're so powerful, don't you?
You know I'm right. If you want to keep your job, you better do as I say.
The thing is, Bob, he's...
Bob? That's Mr. Harrison to you. You better show some respect.
I think you got this all wrong. He only made it this far because of his wife's father.
Huh?
His wife's father? He's a board member. After what he did, you really think he'll be able to keep his job? Wait, you didn't know.
What? Liar! Stop making things up.
Unemployed in this day and age. Sucks for him. How are you guys gonna make a living? You're both unemployed. Whatever, not my problem. And I'm still suing you both, so see you in court.
Wait.
No.
Wait! I never cheated on you. Why do you believe her?
Seriously? I think it's a bit too late for that. And pretending to be my mom to get yourself out of this mess? It was pretty funny. You're gonna pay me for damages, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I never cheated on you, and I'm not paying you anything.
Whatever you say.
No! I don't want to be poor. I can't do this.
Not my problem.
If he's unemployed, he's just a middle-aged nobody. Oh, I can't believe this is happening.
I don't care.
Without money, he's useless. Just another fat middle-aged guy. I can't do this. Come on, Tyler. Let's just start over.
No. And, he's pretty fat, but I think that's your fault.
Huh?
A woman shapes a man, right? But hey, you're fat and unemployed too, so I think you two will be really good for each other. Whatever, we're done here. You thought you could play me, huh? Too bad. You're the one that got played. Have fun being miserable! Harrison's ex-wife and I sued them both for tens of thousands of dollars. By the time we were done with them, they were up to their necks in debt. They lost everything in the divorce. Good thing we didn't have kids. It would have just made things more complicated. The divorce trial lasted for months. Things got pretty ugly, but at the end of the day, the courts ruled in our favor. They tried to fight it, but the affair was going on for more than 7 years, so they didn't really have a case. Judge ordered them to pay us in full for damages. I thought they'd get married after the divorce or something, but it didn't happen. They got in a huge fight after the trial and broke up. Oh, by the way, I took his position as manager. I took over the project after he got fired, and a few months later, they gave me a promotion. I wasn't expecting that. After the promotion, I treated myself to a new fishing rod. I go fishing whenever I can, but I usually come home empty-handed. Fish are pretty smart, you know? I wish they were dumb like my ex-wife, but what are you gonna do, right?
Hey, Piper. I heard from Mom. You're finally gonna be getting out of our hair and moving out of the house? Hey, you there? When will you be gone? This weekend. Sweet. You know, that room you've been staying in this whole time was originally mine and my little sister's dressing room. Make sure you don't leave any mess when you leave. Understood. Thank you for having me. I'm really grateful you let me stay. It's good that you understand, I guess. The most surprising thing here is that there's still actually someone left in the world willing to take you in. Who are you gonna be living with this time? Your Uncle Jeff. My Uncle Jeff? What? Who's that? Your dad's little brother? My dad has a brother? That's news to me. I have an uncle? Who'd have thought it? Whatever, it's not like it makes any difference to me. I hope for your sake, my Uncle Jeff and his family don't treat you like the nuisance that you are, lol.
He lives on his own.
Gross. Are you serious? Lol? You're going to live with a single old man? Aren't you worried he'll try doing weird stuff to you? I understand why he's taking you in now. That's seriously gross, ew. Good luck, Piper. Sounds like you're gonna need it, haha.
Please don't speak about Uncle Jeff that way. He would never do anything like that.
Wow, looks like I touched a nerve. To tell you the truth, I don't care one bit what happens to you. Actually, I've been praying for you to hurry up and get out since the moment you moved in with us 2 years ago. I never did get why your parents dying in a car crash meant you had to live with us all of a sudden. Like, you're only my cousin, why was that our problem? It's been such a drag having you around. I bet I'm not the only one happy you're leaving. My mom and sister Valerie are probably over the moon too. We should have a party to celebrate. I can't tell you how relieved I am you're going. I've waited so long for this moment.
Is that so? In that case, I'm sorry to have been such an inconvenience. It really wasn't my intention. I'll get out as quickly as I can. I don't want to trouble you any further.
Yeah, good idea. The longest we've ever had a relative other than you stay with us was 6 months. But we were kind enough to have you here getting in our way and being all irritating for a whole 2 years. You better make damn sure you show some gratitude towards my mom and dad. Oh, and don't forget about me and Valerie.
Yes, of course. I'm really grateful to you all for letting me stay with you. Thank you for having me.
There's one thing that's really gonna suck about not having you around. It means I'm no longer gonna have a servant to do my homework or get rid of my toenail clippings. I hate to admit it, but that part and that part alone is a real shame. It doesn't make up for having to tolerate you the rest of the time, though. So make sure you stay at your new place for as long as possible, okay? Because we don't ever want to see your face around here again. Hey, I need you to do my homework for the winter break. I'm gonna mail it to you. Tell me the address. I'm busy preparing for my exams, but you must have lots of free time, right? Don't pretend you're actually doing anything worthwhile.
I won't help you anymore. Please, do it on your own. I'd appreciate it if you didn't contact me either. I have exams to prepare for just like you, and I have enough on my own plate without doing your homework for you.
What? You dare to refuse me despite the fact that we let you live at our house rent-free? We put a roof over your head for 2 whole years, and this is your attitude the moment you move out? Do you have no concept of gratitude? You owe us. Piper, you owe me. Did you forget how you had food on the table because my dad went out to work every day to put it there? How you had clothes because my parents were kind enough to buy you them? You're an awful person.
I'm grateful for all of those things. But I gave your mom and dad the inheritance I got from my parents when I moved in. All the costs of having me there, food, clothes, heating, it all came out of that. Your mom and dad didn't have to pay a cent of their own money.
Huh? So what? You gave them some money? Big deal. The only reason you were able to go to school was because my mom and dad were kind enough to become your legal guardians. Don't get carried away, you pathetic orphan. Hey, don't ignore me. I can see you read my messages. Oh yeah, that reminds me. How are things at your new home? Did my uncle start doing weird stuff to you yet? Have you checked your bedroom for hidden cameras, lol?
He didn't do anything to me. I told you he's not like that at all. He's treating me really kindly, actually. I'm enjoying my new life here.
I don't know. Could it really be true? You should be careful. My uncle sounds like bad news. Just like your dead parents were. You know, I heard your mom pushed my grandma down the stairs once. That's why everyone broke off contact with them before they died. I don't know the reason, but apparently no one wants anything to do with my uncle either. He got disowned too. I suppose it makes sense you get along. You're both awful people after all. Birds of a feather flock together. No, Josie, you're wrong. The reason my parents fell out with everyone wasn't because of any problems they caused. Why didn't a single one of our relatives show up at their funeral then? Face it, everyone hated them. Why else would no one have gone, lol? I can't deny that it's possible all of our relatives hated them. But the only reason for that is because Uncle Jeff or my dad wouldn't lend them money whenever they came begging. Huh? What are you talking about? Money? I've got no idea what you mean, sweetie. How about you start making some sense for a change? I'm only going off what Uncle Jeff told me. But he said him and my dad had some major business successes when they were young, which led to them being pretty well off financially. Unfortunately, your grandparents and your dad, as well as several of your other relatives, were notoriously bad with money, and all of them were in significant amounts of debt. They pestered Uncle Jeff and my dad for money constantly. They'd get messages all the time, and people would show up at their houses every month. They did actually agree to lend some out on a few occasions early on, but since they never got anything back, they stopped, broke off contact with the beggars, and moved away. Actually, that's not entirely true. Apparently, the real reason they broke off contact in the end was because your dad's mom, your grandma, pushed my mom down the stairs while she was pregnant with me. What? My grandma did what? Apparently, my dad refused to lend her any money, so she showed up when he was out and tried stealing my mom's purse instead. My mom fought back and they got into a struggle at the top of the stairs, which is when your grandma pushed her. She went flying all the way to the bottom and got hurt pretty badly. You're lying! My grandma would never do that. She was always so sweet and kind to us, she wouldn't hurt a fly. I'm really pleased to hear that. But ask yourself this. Did she ever give you any Christmas presents or pocket money? Birthday presents, gifts, things like that? Anything at all? Well, no, but... It's probably true then, isn't it? Apparently, your grandma has a gambling addiction. And besides, do you really think she'd go around telling everyone what she did? She was probably terrified she'd lose her son and his family. You guys are all she has left now. This is probably just some twisted, made-up fantasy of yours. And I bet Uncle Jeff is just bitter over being kicked out of the family, and this is his way of getting revenge. Oh yeah, and one more thing. My dad is not in debt. Like, what the hell? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Don't make up lies about my parents just because you don't have any. I'll have you know, he said things are going great at his work, actually. If I have no parents, you have no house. Huh? No house? I hate to tell you this, but we definitely do have a house. And I hate to tell you this, but it's looking like your dad's company are gonna go bankrupt real soon. What? You're getting desperate now, Piper. It's actually sad watching you self-destruct like this. What's gotten into you? Where did these deluded fantasies come from? It's actually scary. Maybe you should see a shrink, lol? No, apparently it's true. Uncle Jeff and my dad might have had the brains it took to start up and run successful companies and earn a comfortable living for themselves. Unfortunately for you, we can't say the same about your dad. Stop lying! It's true he went through a couple of rough patches in the past, but that's old news. He said things are going really well lately. All I have to do is say the word and he buys me whatever I want. Unlike you, we have lots of money. You're probably just jealous. Since when? When did your dad say things with his company were going well? That was back when I was living with you, right? I don't think he'll be buying you anything else from now on. What does that mean? Do you have any idea how much money I gave your parents? Go on, have a guess. Huh? Why are you asking me that all of a sudden? And why the hell would I know? $150,000. What? 150? $1,000? What?
It was the inheritance my mom and dad left me. All of it. They knew there would be no relatives left for me to rely on with them gone. So they left everything they had to me so I'd never struggle financially. But when I moved in with you guys, your mom and dad told me it was for the best if they managed my money, and they stole my bank card. The reason your dad seemed so prosperous, the reason you were so well off, the reason you were able to snap your fingers and have him buy you whatever you wanted at the drop of a hat, was because you were all living off of my money. I asked if I could have my bank card back when I moved out, and they readily admitted there is nothing left on it. That's what a wonderful guy your dad is. Oh yeah, and the reason his company is about to go under is because of personal bankruptcy, apparently. Looks like things are about to get super difficult for you guys. Things aren't so easy when you don't have my money to rely on, huh? You're most likely not even gonna have a house to live in soon. Which means it's time to get the mops and buckets out and get ready to go. Make sure you don't leave any mess when you leave, okay? Huh? You're leaving me on red now? I guess you probably don't have time to reply to my messages. What with being about to lose everything you hold dear and have your life turned completely upside down. Good luck!
Hey, Piper, are you okay? Uncle Jeff isn't doing anything weird to you, is he? How are you doing? I've been really worried about you.
Where the hell did this come from? Actually, I think I'm the one who should be worried. Getting messages like this from you of all people? Are you feeling okay?
Of course I am. But, I was thinking, isn't it like super boring living with just the two of you? Why don't we all live together again? You can bring Uncle Jeff along too. I won't be mean to you at all this time. I'll be so super kind and we'll get along amazingly.
Oh, you're actually aware of how horrible you were to me then? I'm surprised. I have no intention of ever living with you again.
Come on, Piper, me and you are cousins, family. Let's get along like cousins should.
Nope. Did you completely forget about how you guys treated me this whole time? You made me feel like less than the dirt on your shoes. You constantly made me feel like I was in the way, like I wasn't welcome. Not to mention your parents taking advantage of the fact I was underage to steal my entire inheritance. You constantly being forced to eat your leftovers. I don't think I had even a single fresh meal the whole 2 years I stayed with you. You and your sister forced me to clean your rooms, to do your homework. You basically made me your servant. Then you threatened to tell your parents I was bullying you if I didn't comply. At the end of it all, I suddenly got kicked out on the streets. And of course, I have nowhere to go because my parents are dead. I can't prove it, but I'm guessing it was because they ran out of my money. You have no idea how that felt or what you put me through, do you? Every day was a struggle for me without any money to get by on. Do you know what it's like to wake up and not even knowing whether you're going to be able to eat that day? Or whether you're even going to be alive next week? It was terrifying.
Come on, Piper, how was I supposed to know you gave my parents that much money? I never would have acted like I did if I knew. Please understand.
In that case, you should be mad at your dad for not telling you anything.
Listen, I'm sorry. Please, will you forgive me? I have a small favor to ask too. Can I come and live with you, please? You're in that apartment block near the station, right? Please, could you ask Uncle Jeff for me? I am his niece after all. He'll take me in, won't he? Right? Please, Piper, tell me he'll take me in.
Allow me to politely refuse your request. Uncle Jeff said I'm forbidden from having anything to do with any of our relatives. He says it's a rule of me living here, so sorry, no can do. I have nothing further to say to you, and no further interest in continuing this conversation. We done?
Ugh, don't be so mean. He only made that rule because of what went down between him and our other relatives. Why should me and you fall out over adult problems? I might not be able to go to the high school I want to go to next year at this rate. I wanted to go to the private girls' school with the cute uniform. I studied so hard for my exams, despite that I hate studying more than anything in the world. But Dad just told me I have to give up because he can't afford the tuition fees anymore.
How can that be? Weren't private schools made free of charge lately?
Yeah, but the family is still responsible for covering a share of the expenses. Ugh, you know nothing!
Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably why I was tricked by your parents and had my entire inheritance stolen.
Enough about that already. Sheesh. Look, please, will you just speak to Uncle Jeff for me? He's rich, right? Plus, I'm cuter and more mature than you. I'm a ray of sunshine. His life would be so much better with me around. He won't be able to resist once he sees my picture. He'll be practically begging me to live with him. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna send you a picture now. Make sure you show it to Uncle Jeff, okay? Tell him I'll do anything.
I see. Okay, I showed him the picture.
So? He said I'm cute, right?
Well, not exactly. He said, you reap what you sow. Then he said if you really meant it when you said you'd do anything, never contact us again.
What? He said that? I understand why all our relatives hate you both now. It takes a special kind of monster not to help out family in their hour of need. That's why your parents are dead. I bet it was their punishment for being so horrible to people. You and my uncle are probably gonna die slow, painful deaths too.
I don't want to be seen to be harping on about my misfortune. And besides, I hate complaining anyway, so I kept this quiet, but I've been struggling ever since my parents died. Want to know how many of our relatives were willing to help me out in my hour of need? 0. Your parents suddenly changed their tune and approached me like they were my best friends in the whole world when they found out I had the inheritance money. But the only relative who helped me because he actually cared about me was Uncle Jeff. The rest of them were just after my money. Your parents included. You too. You bullied, picked on, and harassed me at every opportunity, didn't you? You treated me like dirt the whole 2 years I was there. Just like your parents, didn't you? What's the matter, Josie? Cat got your tongue? Well, I guess there isn't really anything you can say since everything I'm saying is 100% certified truth. The truth hurts, doesn't it? This must be what Uncle Jeff meant when he said you reap what you sow. You're probably gonna die a slow, painful death. Not long after, Josie's parents divorced due to her dad's bankruptcy and the subsequent collapse of his company. They'd barely been divorced 5 minutes when her mom moved in with a new man. Last I heard, Josie and her sister Valerie had been taken into the care of a relative on their mom's side. She probably never would have imagined in a million years that one day she'd be the one being passed around like some unwanted orphan. I recently found out that back when Uncle Jeff cut ties with his parents, he went overseas to start up a business, which was a major success and earned him a ton of money. Apparently, the reason he came back was to enter semi-retirement and live a comfortable life off his profits. I'm so grateful he came to look for me when he heard news of my parents' death after coming back. My mom wasn't in contact with any of her relatives, so I really didn't have a soul in the world to rely on. And truthfully, he probably saved me from being put into a foster home. Apparently, my mom and dad, being deeply mistrustful of our relatives and their insatiable lust for money, had asked Uncle Jeff to take care of me in the event that anything happened to them. Here's the shocker. He'd been looking after a chunk of the inheritance that I had no idea existed. It turns out that the money Josie's parents stole from me was only a tiny, tiny fraction of everything they left to me. And Uncle Jeff, being aware of my situation, very kindly saw to it that all of the necessary procedures were dealt with and the money was safely kept away until I was old enough to have it myself. Of course, he also took me into his care. He was absolutely livid when he found out what they did with my money. "How dare they steal money from a child?" he yelled. I was in the first year of middle school when my parents passed away. This whole thing taught me that you should always look into and understand things for yourself rather than relying on the assumption that others are good-natured and have your best interests at heart. Now I'm learning about organizations that help children in need, as well as studying money and finance while staying with Uncle Jeff. It's my goal to one day work for an organization that helps such children. Children who are struggling and need a helping hand, just like I did back then. I made a vow to never let anyone deceive me ever again, and to live my life with strength and wisdom from now on. This whole thing taught me that the world is full of bad people who will take advantage of you if given the opportunity. By the way, me and Uncle Jeff are planning on moving when I graduate high school. When he came back from his business trip overseas, the greedy relatives somehow got wind of it and immediately started showing up at his apartment again. We want to move somewhere they can never find us again as soon as we can. I'm sick and tired of money-grubbing relatives. The sooner I never have to see them again, the better.
Hey, Mia! I just picked up my mother. She's gonna be living with us from now on. Huh? What are you talking about? Where did you take her? My house? I told you she's gonna be living with us from now on. Wait a minute. So she's moving in with you? Yeah. We can take care of her, no problem. How hard can it be, right? People always talk about how hard it is to take care of your parents, but it's not a big deal. I don't know about that. Taking care of the elderly is a lot of work. Look, I know, okay? You were after the inheritance money, right? That's why you volunteered to take care of her. Nice try, but that's not gonna happen. What? That's not it at all. I heard she needed round-the-clock care, so I didn't want to get involved at first, but this is gonna be easy. She's fine. What? It's not that easy. And your mother, she's working really hard to get better. What? Working on what? She just lays in bed all day long. She's right in front of me as we speak. She's not doing anything. What? That's not true. Whatever. As long as she stays in bed. So, yeah, we're gonna look after her from now on. Tell Roy. Are you sure? It's a lot of work. You sure you can handle it? What are you talking about? What are you planning, huh? I can take care of her, no problem. All she does is sleep. Are you serious? I'm not planning anything. She spends most of her time in bed, but that's exactly why she needs around-the-clock care. Yeah, whatever. All she does is sleep, right? Sounds good to me. This is gonna be easy. How hard can it be? She's basically a vegetable. How can you say that? She's your mother. What? What do you mean? What did I say? I'm just stating the facts here. And she should be grateful for this. I'm such a good daughter. Why are you doing this? Why now? It makes no sense. What do you mean, why? She's my mother, that's why. But when she got sick, you started avoiding her. What changed? What is that supposed to mean? And I wasn't avoiding her. We always talk on the phone. Still, you never visited her once after she got sick. She was really upset about that, you know. So what? Stop judging me, okay? I haven't done anything wrong. And you're the one trying to take advantage of her. What? You think I don't know? I heard everything. Heard what? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Stop playing dumb. You got some nerve, you know that? What are you talking about? I don't quite follow. When my mom called me the other day, she told me she hired a lawyer to write a will. She said she wanted to leave me something. She's got a lot of assets, so... okay. Did you talk her into this? I bet you did. Anyways, you're not entitled to her inheritance. You know that, right? Huh? Yeah. I'm not her real daughter, so... But if she writes a will, it's a whole different story. And you knew that, didn't you? Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess, but... So? That's pretty common knowledge. Whatever. I always thought you were as dumb as a rock, but... I guess I was wrong. What? You got some nerve. You know that? You might have everyone fooled with this good wife act, but not me. You're just after her inheritance money. And you know it. Don't even try to deny it. You're such a snake. What are you talking about? You're not making any sense. You got this all wrong. Stop lying. And that's not the only thing I know. What do you mean? I'm talking about your job? My job? What about it? You know exactly what I'm talking about. At first, I thought you quit. But you still work there full-time, right? 9 to 5, 5 days a week? Yeah? So? Ha! I knew it! How can you take care of my mother if you have a full-time job, huh? You lying snake. All you care about is her inheritance. That's not true. Oh, stop playing dumb with me. She's got a lot of assets. Are you trying to take her house? Is that it? What? No, I think you got this all wrong. Oh, shut up. Don't even start. I'm gonna take care of her from now on. You're not getting anything from her inheritance. It's all mine. Tell Roy. Listen, we don't care about her inheritance. You got this all wrong. Stop trying to talk your way out of this. It's pathetic. You're so greedy. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're not listening to me. Your mother, she needs around-the-clock care and... Oh, give me a break. All she does is sleep, right? How hard can it be? If you can do it, so can I. Leave me alone. Hey, Roy just left the house. He's coming to pick up your mother. Huh? Why? She's not going anywhere. You still want her inheritance, don't you? Too bad, you're not getting a dime. And my husband already burned her will, so... You burned it? Why would you do that? Huh, too bad. The will, it's gone. Whatever, I don't care about that. The thing is, I got a call from your mother. She asked me to help her. Huh? Help her? With what? She was crying on the phone. She asked me to come pick her up. My husband should be there any minute. Wait, what? What's her problem? What's wrong with our house? Taking care of the elderly is a lot of work. I told you. I knew this would happen. What? How dare you talk to me like that? I can take care of my own mother. If you can do it, so can I. I never took care of her. Huh? What do you mean? You're the wife. So what? I don't get it. What are you saying? I told you, I never took care of your mother. It was all Roy. He did all the heavy lifting. He said it was his responsibility as her oldest son. What? He said he couldn't count on you, so... Wait, Roy? He is the one that's been taking care of my mother? Yes, That's why I didn't have to quit my job. I tried to tell you this. Roy is working really hard, you know? He's a good son. I help out whenever I can, but my job is to look after the kids and do things around the house, so... Liar. You were just after her inheritance. Just admit it. That's not true. We've been over this already. But Mom said she wrote a will. I know you put her up to this. No. Actually, she's the one that came up with the idea. It took her a long time to write that will. She could barely hold a pen. So what? Oh, screw you. But you burned it, right? Damn straight. I don't know what she wrote in that will, but you're not getting a dime. She wanted us to split everything between the three of us. You, your brother, and me. I knew it. Too bad. I'm glad I burned it. You're not getting anything. You're not getting anything either. You do realize that, right? Huh? What are you talking about? You really shouldn't have burned that will. You're not getting anything anymore. What? Why? I'm her daughter. Stop making things up. You're just mad because you're not getting anything. You really don't know, huh? Burning a will is the same thing as renouncing your inheritance. It rarely happens, but it's the law. What? Stop making things up. I did the right thing burning that thing. You're not getting anything. The thing is, she submitted a copy to family court, so it's still valid. Huh? What are you saying? You're not making any sense. Screw you! You really messed up. Oh well, it's too late now. Sucks for you. Ugh, screw you! I'll just get her to write it again. Just stop. It's pathetic. You're so greedy. You should be ashamed of yourself. A few hours later, my husband came home with his mother. She looked terrible. Her daughter didn't do anything to look after her. No surprises there. When her mother got sick, she basically abandoned her. But even then, she didn't cut her out of the will. I bet she feels really stupid for burning that will. She begged her mother to write the will again. Needless to say, she refused. She never wanted to see her again. Oh, and she was planning to pay off her credit card debt with her inheritance money, so things weren't looking good for her. And when her husband found out about all this, he left her. Now she was single and up to her neck in debt. She came over to our house and begged us to help her out. But my husband shut the door on her face. We never saw her after that. Sucks for her, but oh well. I could care less about her. Good riddance. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.